Okay, we're moving on here to look at operations strategy. So far we've been looking at what role does operations play in a business, what are the key influences on operations, what are the different processes that relate to operations, and then what are the key strategies that an operations manager should consider in order for the business to be effective, in order to carry out the operations part of the business in an effective way. So the first thing we're going to look at is performance objectives in terms of quality, speed, dependability, flexibility, customization, and cost. So setting performance objectives really is generally the start of any strategy. So in terms of what are our objectives here, what are we trying to achieve, and they're goals that relate to particular aspects of the business. And in this instance, we're looking at 6 of them really: quality, speed, dependability, flexibility, customization, and cost. And there's a bit of an acronym there if you want it. So really we're looking at here, how effective can operations management be, and if it's not effective, what what objectives could they change or update to make them more effective. So quality is the first one, and generally can determine by what are the consumer expectations, what are the customers actually want, or what does the consumer want, and are those being met. Good quality prevents costs caused by product recalls and repairs being made under warranty. So setting a quality objective and adhering to it will allow the business to achieve its objectives. Different dimensions to quality. You've got things like quality of the design, for example, a clear understanding about what the consumer wants, how well designed is the actual product. The quality of conformance, so does it conform to what the expectations of the customer is, and what the conform even to what the competitors are providing. And quality of the service as well. So it's not just quality of the product. If it's a business who provides a service, is that service reliable? Is it meeting the needs of the client? Then there's speed, so the time it takes for the production, the operations processes to respond to changes in market demand. Are they really nimble and able to quickly respond to changes in customer preferences, for example? If customers are no longer buying a certain product, should that product be pulled from the market, or should they change the makeup of that product? Some of the goals for speed might include things like reducing wait times to receive a product or to receive a service, shorter lead times, so the time from order until delivery, and also faster processing times. How fast can that particular product be produced? Then there's also dependability, or you could look at that as reliability as well. How reliable and consistent are the particular products or the service, and how long are they going to last? Do I pay the $100 for the cricket bat, which breaks in two on the third innings, I use it, or do I pay the $300 for the cricket bat and I get 2 seasons out of it, in terms of its dependability and hence its reliability. For services, that's how consistent standards of service are. Are the customers happy with the standard of service? How dependable are people to be there when they want them in terms of the service? And how many complaints are we receiving with respect to that service? Flexibility is how quickly operations processes can adjust to changes in the market by increasing volumes, adding variety. If there's a sudden rush on a particular product because it's become really trendy, how flexible is the operations process to be able to meet that increase in demand? Or for that matter, how quickly can we stop production because the demand has reduced and the interest has dropped in that particular product? Changes in market demand can cause pressure on capacity, i.e. the amount to produce. New technology might help to make the business more flexible and to allow them to adopt more efficient process layout or changing product design. That might help with the flexibility. In terms of customization, that's referring to the creation of individualized products to meet the specific needs of the customer, and how customizable is a particular product, and can the business meet the customization requirements of the customer. Goods tend to be standardized and services tend to be customized. For goods, variations in features such as color, you can see that with the motor vehicles, size, functionality offer some level of differentiation between the products, but they're still done on a mass scale, and that's mass customization. The cost of customization is higher than the cost of mass producing standardized products, and that means that only businesses with a product that can be easily adapted tend to customize, and we've spoken about customization in that context before. Lastly, we've got cost, and as a performance objective, that's really talking about the minimisation of expenses, such as that the operations processes are conducted as cheaply as possible. So minimising costs, trying to achieve economies of scale, but ultimately trying to reduce the costs of producing that particular product. The cost of operations often determine the price, so reducing the cost will reduce the price that the business needs to or does charge for that particular product. How could they be reduced? Maybe adapting new technologies, minimizing waste, using the inputs more effectively, so getting more out of your inputs, reducing your supplier costs, so what are we paying to actually land this product in our factory or in our business, and managing your inventory so you don't order too much, you don't have idle inventory sitting around not being used. Be flexible, and there's examples there of Aldi versus Coles versus Woolworths in terms of their performance, in terms of cost and performance objectives. Okay, we'll leave that there. And the next video will focus on the next strategy.